Hey guys, this month I'm giving away a PlayStation 4. All you have to do is comment on this video to enter, but be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified whenever I post a video, because to pick the winner, I'll be randomly selecting one comment from each video I post throughout the month, then selecting one of those people at random to win the console. So the more videos you comment on, the higher your chances are to win. Good luck! Also, my good friend Xcoundrel is giving away an Xbox this month, so be sure to head over to his channel for more details on that. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Claytano. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And today we're going to be taking a look and basically discussing the new chess piece that AutoChess or Jodo has actually tweeted out called the Shining Archer, or aka Bunny. And if you guys haven't seen the tweet already, I'll go ahead and leave a link to it in the description below where you guys can head over to their Twitter. Be sure to follow them, and while you're there, of course, you can follow me as well at Claytano if you're going to be on Twitter anyway. You might as well drop me a follow. I tweet my random thoughts and a little bit of auto chess here and there typically as well. So look forward to seeing you guys there. But today's video is a little bit different of a video. Obviously there's not going to be any gameplay since the piece isn't necessarily out yet. I know I don't do a lot of like pure update discussion videos, so if you guys do want to see more of this type of stuff, be sure to let me know as well. But as you can see on my screen here, I do have a picture of it, and this is what you're going to see on the AutoChess mobile Twitter page. This is what they tweeted out. Now, with that, they actually said, "Meet our new family member, quote unquote, Bunny Archer," with 3 rabbit emojis. Now, the way they have bunny in quotations leads me to believe that Bunny could be the name of the archer, but in the picture it says Shining Archer, which makes it, I mean, it kind of just, I feel like it's just going to be Shining Archer, and that's going to be the name of it. Now, there's been some speculation of what this unit is going to be as far as cost and synergies and everything else, but I'm like 99.9% sure I know what it's going to be, because if it's going to be following the trend of the Dota auto chess version, it's pretty much going to be the Marana equivalent. And if you guys don't really know what the Marana equivalent of the Dota auto chess version was, it is a 2-star feathered, or 2-cost feathered hunter. There's been some people saying that it's going to be beast, but I mean, just by the looks of it, we can kind of know that it's gonna be feathered, right? So of course people think it's beast because it's called bunny and it's a rabbit, but if we look at some of the other feathered, like Wind Ranger, I think it's like actually a squirrel or something. I could be completely wrong, but it's definitely some type of animal. I think everything's some type of animal. So all the feathered units though are white, and so is this one. It's white, right? It actually has like feathers on its ears. So this is kind of telling us that it's going to be feathered. It's also called Shining Archer in the description of the picture, and we have Shining Assassin, Feathered Assassin, we have Shining Dragon, Feathered Dragon Mage. Okay, so if we add in Shining Archer, it's a Feathered Archer, guys. Feathered Hunter. Okay, it's not gonna be beast. I'm 99.9% sure it's not gonna be beast. Of course, they didn't necessarily say it in their tweet, but this is my speculation. It could be completely wrong, but I am fairly certain that I am right on my speculation, saying it's gonna be a 2-cost feathered hunter, which is going to be amazing. I've been waiting for this to happen for a long time. If you guys don't know, I really enjoy playing hunters. It's one of my favorite builds to go. Even now, before the addition of this extra 7th hunter, I feel like they're really strong early game, mid game, and can scale extremely well into the late game, even without that. Okay, so basically, I want to talk about how this is going to change the current meta. Basically, I'm saying basically a lot, but I'm sorry. We're going to talk about how it's going to change the current meta, and how you would normally build hunters now compared to how you're going to build hunters after the addition of this piece, and what other options we might have. Okay, so currently right now we obviously are going to use all 6 hunters that are in the game currently. And for me, my end game build is typically 9 units, so being at level 9 is like kind of my goal. And especially getting to level 9 gives you a higher chance of rolling that Tsunami Stalker, which having 6 hunters is pretty important. If you are going a full hunter build, you need that Tsunami Stalker, which is a legendary 5-cost unit. So getting to level 9 is going to give you that extra couple % boost to actually roll and get it. So it's pretty important to get to 9 if you're building hunters right now. Still going to be important after the addition of the Shining Archer. Now, after you have the 6 hunters, I typically add in Soul Reaper for egg assist bonus as well as some extra healing. I have a Storm Shaman for crowd control, and then I have an extra unit in there which is going to be Pirate Captain for more crowd control, basically locking people down. I have my Tsunami Stalker that's popping people up. I have the Storm Shaman that's silencing people. I have the boat that comes in, stuns people. I have the Siren that comes in afterwards, and this whole time all my archers in the back line are doing damage, and it's a really, really great combo. I have it in a couple of my videos already. If you haven't seen those, you can go check those out. But that's kind of how I build my hunters right now at level 9. If I do need to get to level 10, I get to level 10 and I add in a legendary cost unit that typically counters whatever team I'm up against, either 1 versus 1 at the very end or like 1 versus 2. And it would be like a Dark Spirit if I'm going against Knights. It's a Devastator if I'm up against Assassins or something along those lines. And that's why I really like playing Hunters, because there's not really a huge counter to them other than maybe Goblin Mechs, and that's basically just putting a Devastator right in front of your Hunters, and if that happens you just have to spread out and hope for the best. But that's where you have your CC coming in and trying to kill the Devastator before it gets its bomb off and kills your entire team, because that's definitely something that can happen. So that's how I build Hunters right now. But Shining Archer being a feathered 2-cost hunter being added to the game is going to change things completely, because you don't have to get to level 8 anymore to have 6 hunters. You also don't have to rely on getting Tsunami Stalker to have 6 hunters. So personally, I think that this is going to make hunters extremely, extremely powerful. Dare I say overpowered? I don't know. I don't want to make those claims just yet, because you know, obviously we're not in there yet. But I'll definitely be making some videos once the unit does come out and testing it out. If you guys are live on my streams, twitch.tv/Claytano, or haven't followed already, I was like, what is that? It's my cat. Haven't followed already, be sure to do so. I stream live every single day for about 9-10 hours a day. And I love playing ranked, I love ranking up, but a lot of what I do is also testing out builds and trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't, because that helps you guys out in knowing what things you need to build. Okay, so I'm definitely going to be doing that with this. Now, with the addition of another feathered hunter, we already have Wind Ranger as a 3-cost. We're going to have the Shining Archer as a 2-cost. We're not going to need to get Tsunami Stalker anymore, so building 6 hunters is going to be super easy. So build 6 hunters with Wind Ranger and Shining Archer as being like your 2 core. And then your front line is going to be a little different now, where you might not need as much CC or crowd control from like Pirate Captain. We have other options now. So one of those options would be Warpwood Sage as a 3rd feathered unit, and it's gonna be 3-star pretty easily, because you know the Druid buff, you just use 2 Druids and you put them together, and then they can make a 2-star with only using 2 of them. So it's really easy, a really easy frontline for hunters now. So you use Warpwood Sage frontline, and then you're gonna put in, honestly, if you get to level 10, you could actually go 6 hunters, 6 feathered, which is I think a little unnecessary, and you could probably be better off using like some type of legendary cost unit to fill your team instead of doing that. But you would typically go Warpwood Sage frontline. That would be your feathered unit. It's gonna have a lot of HP, a lot of healing power, etc. Then you also put in Soul Reaper, so that way you're still getting that Agressus bonus, plus that extra healing and survivability. And then the last piece, you're probably going to put, like level 9, you'll probably put in Razor Claw. And then if you get to level 10, you can throw in another beast for beast bonus. It's not that important. Agressus is in there, keeping your team alive, also allowing you to do that extra damage. You can add another beast, maybe Unicorn, if you don't have Soul Reaper yet, and then add in Soul Reaper afterwards once you get to level 10. But that's basically going to be like your 9 to 10 build with the addition of Shining Archer. So it's a little different frontline. Still want all your same hunters, but overall it's going to be a pretty big change. It's gonna be kind of hard to deal with, because if people are building hunters, you're gonna have to figure out a way to beat 6 hunter bonuses now rather than 3 hunter bonuses pretty early on. And I feel like it's just gonna kind of make Goblin Mech back into meta a little bit, although they got pretty nerfed with the addition of an extra legendary cost unit being God of Thunder. So now it's harder to actually find that Devastator that they're looking for, plus they're getting destroyed by mages left and right. So hunters are definitely going to be in meta. What counters it? I guess we'll find out. You guys will have to stay tuned for that. I'm seriously not trolling. We'll have to stay tuned and see actually what happens. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for today's video. I just want to talk about the new update character that's coming. If you guys like this style of video, of course, let me know. Drop a comment down below. And aside from that, thank you guys so much for watching. I've seriously been super humbled by all of your guys' support from like the first auto chess video that I posted. So I really appreciate all of you guys being here. I don't really get a chance to talk to you guys face to face like this. I feel like this is face to face, even though I post videos every single day, but I feel like this is more face to face. So I just want to personally thank you guys all for being here, subscribing, and going out of your way to click that button. I know it's like kind of a commitment, because I feel that same way when I subscribe to somebody, but I know it's like a commitment to hit that subscribe button. So I appreciate the 20,000 plus people that have joined the community since I started making these videos. So thank you guys for all your love and support, and onward to more content. All right, guys, thank you so much. Stay soupy, don't be potatoes, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace.